Hi everyone, this study is done on character strengths and improvements to well-being, and it is based on positive psychology theories. So positive psychology aims at using personal strengths rather than focusing on psychological illness to cultivate psychological well-being. And there was a study created by Pearson and Seligman in 2004, where participants took the VIA strength inventory to find out their top character strengths, such as creativity, leadership, kindness, etc. And they worked on that strength for a week in new ways, and they found that this increased happiness levels and decreased depression levels. However, these results have not been replicated, and they also did not control for time in this original study. So looking at alternative explanations for why they found these results, perhaps it is not simply working on one's strength that leads to well-being improvement, and that it is belief that it is the effect of belief in the works. So there's the placebo effect, where belief in treatment elicits psychological responses. So our lab replicated this study, but gave participants their top or their bottom strength, while telling all of them that this was their top strength. And we also measured belief in the process by measuring how much one believes in possessing their given strength after working on it for a week. And what we found was that top strength participants' well-being improved only when they actually believe that they possess their strength. But there were some concerns with the study because belief was only measured post-intervention, and participants may be misremembering their initial level of belief. Therefore, in this study, we want to measure belief pre and post-intervention, and see that if belief is measured before and after the intervention, would it still be the case where the more one believes they possess their given strength, the more improvements to their well-being there will be when using their strength. So our hypothesis is that improvements to psychological well-being will not differ between participants who were assigned to work on their top character strength in a novel way for a week versus those who were assigned to the control condition. And we also hypothesize that participants working on their top character strength in a new way for a week will show improvements in psychological well-being compared to the participants working on their bottom strength. However, this improvement is due to participants actually believing that they possess their top character strength. So what we found was that after controlling for time, so looking at hypothesis 1, after we controlled for time, we found that there was no significant difference in well-being scores, in happiness scores, and in depression scores between participants in the top strength condition and the journaling condition. Looking at hypothesis 2, so after running 3 regression models while controlling for belief, well-being, depression, and happiness scores were not significantly different between those in the top strength or bottom strength condition. So this suggests that there was no difference in psychological well-being improvements between participants who believed in their given strength and participants who did not. So just some conclusions is that it is unlikely that one's belief in possessing their given strength has an effect on improvements to well-being. But one important thing to note is that since the study failed to reach the number of participants needed to achieve a similar effect size in past studies, and since data is still being collected, when the sufficient number of participants needed is reached, a new analysis should be conducted.